Hey everyone, today I'm going to be telling a story about some Pokemon card shenanigans. Now, back in like 3rd grade. It was like I think it was 2nd and 3rd grade whenever I was in school. Then that was whenever like obviously Pokemon cards were a thing before. And like in the 90s like everybody loved Pokemon cards, but like they had a major resurgence. And there was people went crazy for Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
And
they're
in
going
this
crazy for them today as well, nowadays.
I mean, yeah, my sister's in elementary school, or no, she's not in elementary school anymore. She's in middle school. But she hasn't seen anybody with Pokemon cards or anything. So I think they're banned at a lot of schools now. Because back whenever I was in
Seriously?
school,
I know a
back
lot of
whenever
scalpers and stuff are like reselling them and shit.
that's a whole different can of worms. Because in the whole like Pokemon card market, then there's like a shit ton of people that just like buy up every single Pokemon card. So I think kids just don't have access to them anymore. I think that's one of the main problems. But back whenever I was in school, then Pokemon cards got banned because people were getting in like actual physical like fist fights over them. Like there
It
was
was
this
that
one.
serious.
It literally was that serious. There's this one kid that basically there's people trading Pokemon cards like out at recess. Like there was literally like a black market of Pokemon cards. If you went out to like the playground, there was like whole ass dedicated areas where people would just like be trading Pokemon cards and shit. And people got in like actual physical fights over them. And
Damn.
in this story, this one, literally that same thing happened to me. I didn't get like punched or anything, but like I got it. I'll just get into it. Basically, fucking I there was these gold cards. I don't know if you've ever seen like the gold cards, but
Bro, yes,
they're
the
like
ones that you can't rip because there's like foil in them. Is that the one you're talking about?
no, it's like actual like gold plated. Like it's a piece of metal.
The metal?
Like an
Oh,
actual
yeah, the
chunk
metal
of
ones.
metal.
Yes.
The metal one. So this one time, I had this like really good EX card, and it was a super good card, and I loved it. But then this one kid it was like in reading group or some shit. He was like, "Hey, I have this gold plated card, or like the metal card that's like painted gold." And it was one of like the really cool ones, and I was like, dude, I want that shit so bad. And he was like, okay, trade me for it. And I traded him this like badass EX card, and I was like, dude, I'm fucking ripping this guy off because this is like a good card, and I'm fucking trading it's a gold card, and I'm trading like a shitty ass little fucking EX. Like obviously it was a good card, but like I was like, dude, I'm fucking ripping this guy off. But it turns out the reason he was trading it to me for nothing is because it wasn't his card to trade.
Okay.
So basically what happened is he got it from another kid, and I guess I don't know if he stole it from him or what, but it wasn't his card. And then so whenever he traded it to me, then he was like, yeah, good trade, and then fucking walked away, and I was like, okay, W, I have
There
this
was
fucking
actually drug
dope ass
dealer
card.
fucking Pokemon card deals
Like,
going
yes,
on
there was
in 3rd
literally
grade.
fucking, bro. That's why Pokemon cards got banned. Like in schools entirely, like Pokemon cards are banned everywhere. I'm sure that there's other stuff nowadays that gets banned. Like a lot of people are into like fidget toys and like the squishies
No,
and shit. I'm
nowadays
sure.
it's just fucking weed and fucking
Just
like
well that yeah I'm sure like I'm sure in elementary school they're not doing weed in the bathrooms. I would hope not, but
No, back in the
um,
day, bro, it used to be Pokemon cards. Now it's just like
now it's just
vaping and the
vapes.
fucking like
Yeah.
yeah, dude, our generation's fried.
So yeah, the Pokemon cards, there was like whole ass drug deals going on, and I got this card from this kid, and I was like, dude, this card is fucking sick as hell. And so I go out to recess, I'm showing it to all my friends and shit. I'm like, dude, look at this fucking sick ass Pokemon card that I got. And then all of a sudden these kids walk up to me and they're like, hey, did you trade with this kid? And I'm like, yeah, why?
Shit.
And they were like, cause that was actually my card, and fucking he took it from me, and I was like, oh shit, well fucking that's not my problem, the fuck.
Yeah, too damn
Um,
bad. It's yours now.
Too damn bad, it's mine. And so these kids, they were pissed about this fucking Pokemon card.
Shit.
Obviously, rightly so. I mean, this was a golden Pokemon card. This was like the holy grail as a child. And so this one kid fucking points at me and he said, "Get him." And I was like, "Fuck." And so I start
What
running.
the fuck?
I start fucking running. These kids are fucking chasing me down. Like literally chasing me all throughout the fucking thing, and I'm sitting there running for my life with this Pokemon card because I'm not about to give this fucking Pokemon card up, especially not because I just traded one of my best cards for it. Like I'm not gonna just fucking give it away. So I'm fucking running, and I'm like trying not to get fucking caught by the kids because I don't know what they're gonna do to me. Like are they gonna try to fight me, or like I don't know what they're gonna do to me when they catch me. So I'm just probably. I mean, it's like golden Pokemon card. They're probably gonna skin me alive. So I kept on running, and then eventually I got away from him. Like I didn't see him anymore, so I was like, okay, I finally got away. And then I decided that it'd be a great idea to bury it. So I decided that I was gonna bury the Pokemon card like out in the dirt or the bark or whatever out on the playground. And so whenever I did that, apparently one of them saw me. I don't know when or where, but apparently he did. And so I hid the card, and then after I hid the card, then I went back to him, and I'm like, "Go ahead, search me because I don't have it." And he's like, "Search him." And then they start searching me. They start fucking patting down my pockets and shit and fucking looking at my pockets. I'm like, "See, I don't have it anymore." And then fucking one of the other kids that was with them fucking walks over, and he's like, "This card?" And he's fucking holding my shit in his hand. He's holding my shit in his fucking hand. I'm like, "No, please." He's like, "I saw you hide it." And I'm like, "No, no." I'm on the verge of fucking tears at this point. And fucking he's like fucking this shit's mine now. And then they walked away with it, and I'm like, fucking unless I fight them, like there's nothing I can fucking do. There's like 5 of them. And so after that shit, I went back to the kid that I originally traded my shit to, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Give that shit back. They stole it from me. It wasn't your card." And he was like, "I'm sorry, I already traded it to another kid." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, I would have beaten his ass, bro. Why the fuck did you let him do that shit?
Bro, cause I was a little ass kid. I never fought anybody. But dude, nowadays, like if somebody fucking stole my Pokemon card, I'd be fucking outraged. I'd fucking fight them. But I was just like, "No, what kid did you trade it to?" And he's like, "I don't remember." Which is fucking bullshit. He knows who the fuck he sold it to, or who he traded it to. Like fucking sold it to like it's fucking drugs. So yeah, I lost my gold-plated Pokemon card and my fucking other Pokemon card, and I got scammed. But it's okay because I got something else. It wasn't. It was me being an asshole. But you know the streets changed me. You know the streets changed me because I started out as a sweet, innocent kid, just trading Pokemon cards. But after that
changed the course of your life. That fucking
after that,
those events?
yes,
Jesus.
That changed the course of my life. After that event, it was the rules changed. So I went. There was at the library in my town. There was like this Pokemon card trading event, where a bunch of kids would go and trade Pokemon cards. And so I went there one day, and I'm sitting there like looking at all the Pokemon cards. People are like showing off their Pokemon cards, and this one kid, he shows his Aerodactyl card, and it looks pretty cool. I didn't even like it that much, but he wouldn't shut up about it. He kept on talking about it. He's like, "Yeah, this is my favorite card, and this card is so good," and he kept on saying this shit and fucking
he deserves to get that shit jacked.
He didn't. He was a nice kid, but the streets changed me. I was like, "Oh yeah," I fucking took that. Whenever he wasn't looking, I fucking took that shit. And from that day on, I was not the same person. I was a terrible fucking Pokemon card dealer.
Yeah, dude, I have a similar experience. I mean, I didn't get robbed to become, fucking the Green Goblin and change my life, but I was at like this Comic-Con event, and I was like around like 10 or 11, and there was this nice ass, like, I don't know what card it was. It was probably like a Dragonite or something, and I was like, I need it. And there was just like a table filled with Pokemon cards, and I was like, oh my god, okay, so I need to jack this shit. And they weren't behind any
Bro,
casing or nothing.
That's a rookie mistake, dude. You gotta lock that shit up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty much their fault.
I mean, at this point.
genuinely. So, they were like $5 a card or something, and I was like, I'm a fucking kid. I don't got $5, but I do got some
Okay.
fucking hands, some sneaky hands.
Oh
So,
shit.
I walk up to this table and there's a bunch of other people checking out all the cards and stuff. So
Mm.
I was like, okay, I gotta be silent with this shit. So I like slowly slid it in my pocket and I just
Oh
started,
shit.
you know what, thinking back on it, I'm kind of stupid because I should have just walked away like I'm a normal person, but I fucking hit a full sprint. I had a full
Oh
sprint
my
away.
god.
And
That's
I
not
was like,
suspicious.
oh my, yeah, that's not suspicious at all. And right as I was about to leave, like an hour later, I was enjoying the event and stuff. And
Mm.
like an hour later, I swear to God, this event had like Disney princesses and like actors and stuff that like little kids can like take pictures with and stuff, right?
Yeah.
This fucking, it was either Snow White or fucking Tinkerbell. I don't know who it was. It was
She's
one
like,
of the
I saw
fucking
you take that shit.
yeah, it was one of the princesses, and they were by like the front door, and they just genuinely fucking went into my pocket and was like, "I'll take this." I don't know if that's what they
What
said,
the
but
fuck?
I got fucking mugged by goddamn fucking
Dude!
Tinkerbell. I swear, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I couldn't say anything because I stole it, and they know I fucking stole it.
What if she didn't
And
even know that you stole it? She just fucking genuinely wanted to rob your ass and take that
Tinkerbell
shit.
just robbed a 10-year-old kid.
She saw it sticking out of your pocket. She was like, "Ooh, let me get that."
Yeah, genuinely. That would be horrible, Loki. But I was like, okay, well, I'm fucked.
There goes
And
my
my
fucking.
sister
There goes my
came up to
Dragonite.
me. Yeah, genuinely, it wasn't even mine, but yeah, my sister came up to me and she was like, you know, like when you're on the verge of tears and like when someone asks us for your code, that's just when
Yeah.
everything
You're
pours
like,
out.
yeah,
I was
okay.
like, I'm okay. And then my sister was like, hey, are you about to cry? And I was like, no.
No.
And then I just started fucking crying right then and there. My
No.
grandma came up to me and hugged me, and then we went to McDonald's afterwards.
Bro.
So
Fucking.
yeah, that was my experience with
Yeah.
stealing
That's.
Pokemon cards. I got robbed
Do
by
you think? Do you
Tinkerbell.
think? Do you think Tinkerbell genuinely saw you, or did she just see that shit sticking out of your pocket and wanted it?
I don't know. It was like a 30-year-old fucking woman. Like
Holy
it was like a
shit.
30-year-old because she was an actor. She worked for the place. Like it wasn't like any cosplayer. She was an actor. Like she was taking pictures of like kids and shit. Um, and she just genuinely just said, "I'll take that." Like you're not security, bro. Get back to your fucking
Damn, dude.
like
Get back.
twirling around. I don't, bro. I
Get
don't know
back to your
princesses
job,
do.
dude.
Genuinely, bro. But she just took that shit from me. But yeah,
Damn.
my bad. Had a rant about
Yeah.
that.
Speaking of McDonald's, you remember the? Do you remember the Pokemon cards? Like the McDonald's Happy Meals. I think they did it. They
I don't
did it
remember
again.
that, but I remember when they used to give you the Pokeballs, and then when you open them up, there's a Pokemon in them. And then did you ever experience that?
Maybe I think I do remember that, but I didn't get a Happy Meal during that time. But
Bro, what?
I think they did. I think they did the
Missing out.
Pokemon cards. I think they did the Pokemon cards a couple times. I think they did it again like more recently. But I remember one time it was like I don't think it was the first Pokemon card that I got, but it was like pretty new into my obsession with Pokemon cards. Then I got an Oshawott card out of a McDonald's Happy Meal, and it had like a little. It was like holographic, and it had like a little McDonald's logo on the fucking picture. And I was like, "That's fucking."
Dude, why would they
badass.
trademark the fucking McDonald's?
They
Bro, that was
trademarked
ruining
the
the
fucking
no,
McDonald's
no one
card.
Bro, that's kind of like Mr. Beast.
It's a
How he
McDonald's
gave that
exclusive.
kid his fucking a robotic arm. He's like, here, kid.
Oh yeah,
and
but
it's
it was
branded
Mr. Beast. Mr.
Like,
Beast
bro,
bleeding
no
on it.
one cares about your
That's
branding. Bro. Just give me
badass.
the
I'm
damn
not gonna lie,
Pokemon
that's
card.
badass though. Walking around with a fucking Mr. Beast arm.
No, bro, it has like a fucking wolf on it, and it's like fucking yelling, or like a lion, or whatever his fucking logo is. Like, nah, bro, I think he just branded that kid's arm forever.
Well,
Hell
I
no.
think he had it had the option to take it off.
Okay, that's good. But like, I don't know why
But
McDonald's
that
did that.
honestly, bro, if I was Mr. Beast, I would that's free promotion, dude. I'm fucking leaving that shit on, and I'm telling him he
Yeah,
can't
he's
take
a
it off.
walking ad. He's
I
literally
feel
a
like if you
walking
want this
ad,
shit, you
bro.
gotta wear this this promotional
What is he gonna say, no?
Mr. Beast thing on.
Gonna decline more.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but the first ever Pokemon card that I got was a Squirtle card that I actually still have. And I remember I was in like second grade, and I walked into class, and it was before class started, and this kid was sitting there like going through his Pokemon cards, and I'm like, what the fuck are those? And I walked over. I'm like, dude, those are cool as hell. What are those? And he's like, they're Pokemon cards. You want this one? I don't even like this one. And he handed me a Squirtle card, and I was like, dude, this is fucking badass. And then from that day on, I literally was just like obsessed with Pokemon cards.
That was your first ever Pokemon card? Seriously?
Squirtle was my first ever Pokemon card, and then fucking Oshawott from McDonald's Happy Meal.
Bro.
But yeah, that was the Squirtle card. I still have that card. In my Pokemon, my old Pokemon binder. But that was the first ever Pokemon card that I got. And then after that, like, dude, it wasn't as bad as fucking Prime Fortnite, like clamoring for V-Bucks, but it was pretty bad. Like I would fucking go to there was a store that was near my house that sold Pokemon cards, and eventually they had to lock up the Pokemon cards, and they had to have them like up at the front because people were stealing them. But yeah, I had like a shit ton of Pokemon cards, and I would always go to that store and like save up money to get that. Oh, also in fucking second grade, I got robbed for money from Pokemon cards. It was that serious. Pokemon cards were fucking the best.
Like they robbed your money?
Yes, they robbed my money.
Oh Jesus.
No, my money. Cause my mom gave me $10, and she said keep it safe in your backpack, and then after school, then I'll take you to go get Pokemon cards. And I was like, oh hell yeah. And so I put that shit in my backpack, and then this is definitely, I mean, obviously I shouldn't have gotten robbed, but this is definitely my fault because I was sitting there in class, and it was whenever we were like going and grabbing our backpacks and shit, and there's this one kid that I don't even remember who it was. I wasn't like friends with him, but he wasn't like an enemy or anything. But I went in my backpack and I fucking pulled out the $10, and I thought I was badass having fucking $10. And so I fucking
flexing your $10.
Yeah, I was flexing the $10. And I showed it to him. I'm like, look, I got $10 in my backpack, and he's like, oh damn. And then I went back in there.
He knew what he was about to do when he said that.
I went back in there after recess. That shit was gone. I was like,
oh
no.
my god, bro. That's why you don't flex stuff, because I have a similar experience. It wasn't Pokemon cards, but my mom gave me my medical records, like of my shots and stuff, and she put it in an envelope.
You were flexing your medical records?
No, not even that. Like, I was in 7th grade, and it was like very important, like medical records, and she put it in an envelope, and it looked like a stack of cash. Because it looked like a stack of cash in a white envelope.
Why would you have medical records in your backpack?
I don't know. I don't know why she had me have it, but like I think it was because I was getting like a physical that day or something, or like I had to show it to a school. I don't know. But it looked like a stack of cash, so I pulled out the fucking envelope during like Mandarin class or something, and I was like, "Look, guys, I'm fucking balling, fucking a little 7th grade me." And then I went to my next period, and I left it on the table on accident, and I came back that she was fucking gone. And
Jesus.
My mom was like, "What the fuck? That was our only copy." And I'm like,
"What the fuck? How do you let your medical records get stolen?"
Genuinely, I thought I was a fucking rapper, bro. I thought like I had that like big money, bro. Like
bro,
I don't know.
The thing is that somebody stole that shit, and then
money.
Bro, somebody stole that shit and then saw that it was medical records, and they just threw it away or kept it?
Bro, I don't know, because I went back there like 30 minutes later, and I was like, "Who the fuck has my medical records? Please give them back." And then I was asking everybody that's out at my table and stuff, and they're like, "I don't know, where it went and stuff." But I don't. To be honest, that's my fault, because I was LARPing having money. I was like, "Look, guys, I have a stack of cash in here, but I'm not gonna show you."
I mean, dude, in my case, I actually showed them the money, but in your case, it's literally medical records. You just showed them that envelope, and they just took that shit.
I know, bro. I was in a ghetto-ass school, bro. Then I got robbed at gunpoint, like, a year later.
Oh, yeah.
We've both been robbed on several occasions, bro. This is not good. What is this world coming to?
And we've also done the robbing, because the streets changed us.
Okay, chill, bro. We are not grouped in with those fellas.
Holy dude. Okay. Alright, well, yeah. Pokemon cards were that serious. I don't know. Comment if you've ever gotten your Pokemon cards stolen.
Life lesson: don't steal Pokemon cards and get robbed by Tinkerbell.
Yeah, life lesson: don't steal Pokemon cards and get robbed by Tinkerbell, and also don't flex your medical records.
Okay, bro.
As cash.
Yeah,
because you will get that shit stolen.
I still don't have them. I never got another copy.
So now you just don't. What if you had your birth certificate in there? You're like,
you're
like flexing. You're flexing that shit, and they just stole your identity.
They would have stolen my identity, bought like a car with it, bro. I would have been fucked.
Dude. You're sitting there, you're like, look, I got my social security card on my fucking, my birth
social
certificate.
security card. Oh my god. I have my mom's credit card. And bro,
Oh
I
my
don't
god. And
I
here's
don't
the
know.
PIN number.
Yeah, I know the pin number on the top of my head. I'll write it down right here for you. Dude,
Yeah,
Jesus
so
Christ, bro.
moral of the story, don't steal and don't flex your your medical records.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know. If you
See you guys
enjoyed the
in next
video, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like it, and we'll see
Also,
you back here in the
little
next
little
one.
side remark. This guy
Side remark?
didn't introduce me.
Oh yeah, Zypher
I'm
on YouTube.
I'm his co-host.
I'll link it down in the
I was just
in the
sitting here like
description.
chopped liver, just being like, okay. Like,
Okay.
who am I? You guys don't even know me until the end of the video, but that's okay.
Shit, my bad. I'll link it and I'll put a little edit at the beginning of the video for you.
Alright, bet.
But yeah, if you enjoyed this, go subscribe to him, subscribe to me, like it down in the like the video, comment, whatever. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.